Americanized versions.
Okay, so that is something that I don't even think 80% of Americans would even agree with, dude. Hey, what's going on, everyone? So in today's video, we're going to go ahead and break down probably the worst take I think I've ever heard from Matt Walsh. Now, I'm not a big fan of his. I'm not really a big fan of a lot of these kind of Daily Wire guys or whatever, but they say a lot of controversial things, I think, to gain attention, much like I'm doing in this video myself. But this has to be the absolute worst take. I'm not even going to spoil it for you guys because I want you guys to hear it firsthand. So with that being said, guys, don't forget, guys, this video is sponsored by Loltino.com. All right, that's Loltino.com. That is my Mexican streetwear brand. And today I am rocking the GTA Grandes Tortas A Huevo t-shirt, homie. So this shirt is in white, just in time for summer. It's available only for a limited time. With that being said, guys, let's go right into the video.
Authentic Mexican food is worse than the Americanized versions.
Okay, so that is something that I don't even think 80% of Americans would even agree with, dude. Like, first of all, I want to know where he's getting his Mexican food from, dude. Because if you're getting Mexican food from basically Bakersfield down in California or from, San Antonio down, right? Like in Texas, you're basically eating Mexican food, dude. All right. Like anyone who's cooking behind that kitchen, bro, is literally probably mojado, just got to this country and that was the first job they could get. So you're basically getting it straight from the paisa's hand, right? Like it's unadulterated. It's 100% straight from the source. Okay. Second of all, I want to know where in Mexico this dude got his Mexican food from, right? Because to me, Matt Walsh looks like the type of dude that when he goes to Mexico, he goes to, Cancun, never leaves the resort and just eats all his meals at like a Marriott or a Hilton resort. And then he's like, I tried the Mexican food there, man. Not really the best I've ever had. You're like, dude, you got to get out of the resort. Don't worry, dude. The cartel's not going to come after you, all right? The thing is, Mexico in general, right? For some reason, I will say this, and I'll give a little bit of cadence to what he's given it. Mexican food along the border, right? The border towns, for some reason, always have a lesser quality to them. I don't know why, right? I think it's because they get a lot of their ingredients from like the US side and they bring them over. But I'm telling you, dude, once you get out of the border towns and go deeper into Mexico, it just gets better and better, okay? Like a lot of these towns, like, the more you're in cartel territory, the better the food, right? Because they know that if they make a terrible tamale, right, or some bad milanesa, they're going to end up on like a dark web video. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, this already is starting off on the wrong foot. Let's see how much worse it gets.
American Mexican food is better. Americans do Mexican food better.
Now, okay, so which Americans are doing this? Because I guarantee you're probably going to like a place that's like, I guarantee you they're not speaking English in the back of the kitchen wherever he's going. So that's number one. And like I said, I also do not trust Matt Walsh's palate at all. Like there's no way he went to Mexico and that had a queso fundido with chorizo shreds on it. Like there's no way he got that and then put that into a corn tortilla and was like, yeah, this is bland. I don't know. This is just not good. It's just not good at all. You're like, that did not happen. Also, Matt Walsh, no offense, but he looks like the type of dude that has to like drink milk if he has like cinnamon chewing gum. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this dude would get chilado just from like a certain strain of ketchup, I don't trust Matt Walsh's palate at all whatsoever. This guy looks like if he like wipes his butt a little bit too deep, he then has to repent. You know what I mean? To God. I don't trust his palate at all.
Just do. Authentic Mexican is kind of one note. It's sort of bland compared to the Americanized forms of it.
There's no way it is bland. I'm telling you, bro. Matt Walsh has never had a chile de árbol, dude. Okay, he's never had like an actual like pico de gallo, dude. Also, think of like mariscos, like Mexican seafood, bro. Like he's never had a cóctel de camarón, dude, with like the sauce, right? And then the chile and limon and like all that. There's no way you can do that, dude. Mexicans even make fruit a savory treat, bro. Like if you ever go to a Mexican fruit stand, bro, they put the chamoy, the tajin, the limon, and they can make literally a mango taste like a Thanksgiving dinner as far as savoriness goes. I'm not buying this at all.
The best tacos you'll ever have are in America. The best guacamole is in America.
A guacamole? No, you will not, bro. I'm telling you, this dude did not go to an authentic place in Mexico where they actually take the guacamole. First of all, the avocados in Mexico far superior to the avocados in the United States. The avocados in the United States taste like if you wet styrofoam overnight and then put a little bit of avocado on top and then eat it. It tastes like filler crap. Okay. Second of all, the avocado in Mexico actually has a little bit of a sweetness to it, dude. It's a little bit of a sweetness, and then they balance it out with the tomato, cebolla, and cilantro with chopped jalapeno in it. It's literally like an entire 360 flavoring. So he does not know what he's talking about.
America. Americans are better at making Mexican food. They just are. You know, this is very common, by the way. The Americanized version of third world cuisine is almost always better than the authentic versions.
Not in this case, dude. Also, I've had friends that have had Japanese food, right? And Japanese food in Japan is 10 times far superior. Like the sushi that they have over there is elite. I've heard that from multiple people. And he's talking, well, I guess he's talking about third world. But I mean, dude, Thai food, everything. I've had friends, if you go to New York, you get some of the best Thai food in the world. But I've had friends that have gone to Thailand. They're like, no, dude, the Thai food in Thailand is elite. So I don't know, dude. Everything I'm hearing, though, again, I don't trust Matt Walsh's palate at all whatsoever. He also hasn't brought up any desserts. There's no way this dude actually had an authentic tres leches or a concha in the morning with some hot coffee. I'm not buying this at all whatsoever. I think this dude is literally just trying to rage bait.
Safer, too. You know, there's a lot less E. coli to worry about. Because people, they fetishize, authentic.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, the produce in Mexico, far superior to the produce in the U.S. And I'm not one of those people that are like, everything is better in Mexico. No. But when it comes to the food and the produce, trust me, dude, there is a direct difference, okay? You have a tomato in Mexico, it literally has a different texture when you bite into it, okay? It's not filled with that coloring and preservatives like they have here.
Cuisine. But if you go down to Mexico and you have a taco, you'll discover that it's just meat, a corn tortilla, and lime juice. That's all it is. It's not.
Okay, so this dude didn't, I'm telling you, bro, he didn't have salsa verde. You really think Matt Walsh woke up in the morning and was like, you know what? Today I'm going to try some chilaquiles with salsa verde and salsa roja. No, dude. This dude literally probably just had the continental breakfast at his Marriott, and then they probably had the closest thing they had was Chipotle ketchup. You know what I mean? I'm not buying this, dude. There's no way Matt Walsh even had the frijoles that were in charro for 7 hours boiled with a cebolla chopped into it. He didn't have any of this, dude. I can guarantee you this is the dude who just eats at the hotel and thinks that he had a real Mexican cuisine experience, bro. I bet you, dude, he's the type of dude that just goes to chain restaurants at the city he's at, dude.
People act like it's mind blowing. You don't know what it's like. You have a taco in Mexico. It's okay, well, this is it.
He never had a taco milanesa. I can guarantee you, or tacos al pastor, bro, where they throw in the little pineapple and stuff in it. He did not have that, bro. Because when you bite into that, you're like, oh, okay. You know what? I'm glad Manifest Destiny didn't go this far because we would have missed out on this. You know?
We could easily. The only reason we don't have it this way in America is because we want more than this. It's better. We do more with it.
No, you don't do more with it. I'm telling you, bro. He's never had queso fresco over the refried frijoles or anything. All right, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap up today's video. Once again, I think Matt Walsh probably has the worst take I think I've ever heard when it comes to authentic Mexican cuisine. I don't know. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? Tell me why in the comments. Tell me some of your dining experiences. I'd like to know why you agree or why you disagree. And also, do not forget to get your GTA Grandes Tortas a Huevo t-shirt in white just in time for summer. These are available only for a limited time only. And as a nice little special gift, type in GTA at checkout for a nice little surprise. Once again, I'm Brian Torres Day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.